consistency. Come on in, friends. We're talking all things going live. Feel free to join me. We're going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. So come on in. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up to like the live. Also, go ahead and click that subscriber button below, as well as that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. I go live twice a day. So this is my 10 o'clock live, and we're going to talk all things going live. Oop, that's not it. That's an ad, though. Did I press the ad button? Pretend like I didn't press it. Okay. I think the ads are running. There we go. So thank you so much for being here. I think the ads start the video off. So let's see. Let's make sure you can hear me. So I'm excited about that. So just know that is a feature that you can start when you start monetizing. You can turn that on for your live stream. So so when you start your live stream, you can obviously connect ads and run those as well. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm happy to answer questions for you all. And so thank you so much. I don't see the other product ads, but we okay. The shopping cart is there. If you guys want to click it, it is there. So you guys can take a look and see what is showing up for you, what is not, but definitely engage. All right. So give me a thumbs up to like the live. Go ahead and click that subscriber button if you haven't done that already, and click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So thank you all for being here. We are talking all things going live. So we talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. Want to make sure you are growing. We talk about it from a TikTok perspective because over on YouTube side, pretty basic, fairly basic, not a lot going on. So we do it from TikTok because there is a lot going on over there. So we want to make sure you guys are learning and growing and getting as much information as possible so I can in turn support you. So let me know if you have any questions. We Let me know if you guys have any questions at all. So we're gonna get started in just a few moments, and it should be a fun live. We should have some good times. We're gonna talk about Community Fest that is upcoming, and the countdown is happening as we speak. And so there's a lot of things going on. So I want to make sure you guys are up to speed, that you're learning, growing, and you are building community because that's the name of the game. If you are not a community driven mindset person, this is when you become that. This is how you do it. This is what you want to do. All right. You want to make sure you are being very intentional about how you show up. And then in turn, how you connecting with your target audience. All right. So we are all about growth. We have a growth mindset here. There's so many things that are going well because of my consistency. So I want you guys, I'm gonna break some things down. I want you guys to see it. I want you guys to know that I'm not the only one who's doing this or who can do it. We all can do it. All right. So I'm setting my screen up. I want to start the live a little early. I don't see a little the one that says let's be friends. I want to be friends. Let's be friends. That's the new one out there. I don't see it. I don't know if I passed it, but I don't see it. Um, we're gonna pretend like it's not here then. I'm about to move on. But thank you all for being here. If you have not liked the live, go ahead and like the live. I am a YouTube partner. You'll see some ads running throughout this live. So just know that that feature has been activated. And so we are going to now start the live where you'll see a little bit of ads going on throughout it. But at the end of the day, it's all about growth. I talk about the growth mindset. I want you guys to understand you all can do this. Not just one person growing. We all can grow. All right, this is our time. The new one, I don't see. I don't see the new gift. TikTok, be nice. All right, I guess I don't see it right now. So we'll go with it. Appreciate you all joining. That one. Where did it go? Thank you all for being here. Let me. I do not disturb. Um, and let me know if you have any questions. Let's see. Oh, I did all that for nothing. It went away. Let me check the box at the corner. I am sorry. I'm taking a little extra time. I appreciate you all being here, though. Thank you so much. I was putting a gift in and it did not stick because the girl did not click save correctly. So we're going to go through this quickly. The other one's going. And then I appreciate you all coming through, supporting the live stream. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. We're going to go over to the TikTok streets. If you are new, put new in the chat. Let me know you're new to my room. I'm going to make sure we are chatting and connecting. So put new in the chat. And then we're going to get going in just a few minutes. We're going to go over to TikTok. We always go over there to talk about the go live process. I'm a creator network agency, um, as well as a TikTok coach and a business strategist. So feel free to come in, ask questions. I'm happy to answer your questions, my friends. And we're going to get going. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody who's joining the live, feel free to put new in the chat. Let me know if you're a live host. Let me know if you're a live host. And I appreciate the support, my friends. Let me know if you have any questions. We talk about all things live streaming here. So feel free to come in and ask questions as well. TikTok Live, TikTok Live, live streaming tips. We are live, new live hosts, beginner friendly tips. Come in, ask questions, live streaming, TikTok Live. Come in, ask how to engage, ask questions about the live stream. Come in, we are giving beginner friendly tips, live streaming tips for live hosts. So come in, ask questions about how to go live, beginner friendly tips on going live, 14-day challenge. We are talking about a 14-day challenge. Go live every day, 14-day challenge. Community, building community. Community is what we're talking about as well. So come on in. Let me know if you have any questions. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much on the YT. Appreciate you all being here. I am Dr. Lisa. I am a TikTok coach, and I am also a owner and manager of a TikTok creator network agency. It's a free program on TikTok, so we're going to talk about the agency as well. But come in, ask questions on how to go live, my friends. Let me know if you have any questions as you guys come in. I'm going to put my board up in a second. Feel free to come in and ask questions. And if you are new, put new in the chat. This is a beginner friendly live room. Put new in the chat. And we're going to talk about how to go live. Okay. And so that's what we talk about. This is a live streaming room. Thank you for the repost, Polar. Polar Pure Love. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much, others who are coming in. We are liking the live. You see the hearts flowing. We do that early activation. How you doing? Is it Phantomus? Thank you so much. Did I say that right? Appreciate you, Veronica. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you joining me as well. So those who are coming in, we are getting started. We're going to put up the 14-day challenge again. This is intentional, my friends. This is intentional. Hello, Q. Hello, friend. It was so good seeing you, the sunset version. Welcome to the room. Welcome, my friend. Thank you all on the YT as well. Thank you all for being here. Yes, it was fun seeing you live. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here, friends. We are liking the live. We are 1.5K likes. We're going to see if we can get this to 10K in 10 minutes. We'll see if we get that flash goal in the first 10 to 15 minutes as well. So we'll see how this goes. But this is part of the warm up. I teach you guys all the time. In the beginning of your live, you got to warm up the room. Say the keywords that matter to your live stream so that it knows what you're talking about, it being TikTok and it being your community. Hello, Lisa. How you doing, fellow Lisa in the room? And so you want to get that activation going. The hearts are part of it. The comments are part of it. You talking, saying the words that matter for your live stream. TikTok is pushing you out to the people who are searching for your topic. Okay. So you want to make sure you are hitting the FYP day 2 of a 14-day challenge from me. So I'm going to talk about it because yesterday they had the webinar for Community Fest. Thank you so much for that, Daily Hurt Me. They had the webinar for Community Fest, and it's the countdown to Community Fest. It's like a warm up campaign, if for lack of a better word. They're trying to get people in the mindset and getting ready for Community Fest. They're going to bring back some of the things that happened last season. They didn't talk about. They're still not ready to unveil Community Fest fully, so they talked about the countdown mainly, but they did they did tease that they're gonna have the, treasure boxes coming back. So, we're gonna have the treasure boxes. Treasure boxes, I'll explain that whole concept from what it was last year. Hello, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me, my friend. And so I'll talk about the treasure boxes because you got to get ready for it. I want you guys to be in the mindset that this is all about building your community, activating um, your fan club in a way that they're supporting. So all those things you want to do, you want to start posting some content that says, "Hey, you're ready for Community Fest. It's the time of the year." You're supposed to generate excitement about it. It really is supposed to be an exciting time where people are coming together. It's typically the time where, and they didn't confirm or deny, but it is the time where viewers can also earn diamonds. And I know that to be true because I'm earning diamonds in the countdown from the engagement I'm doing already. So it's supposed to be a fun time, a great time to build community and have your community really connect and support their favorite live hosts and also monetize. So that's a fun time. All right, my friends who are coming in, thank you for the repost, King. I appreciate you. Eugene, I saw you fly in as well. We are tapping this live. We're going to try to get this thing going. Let's see if we can get to 10K likes in 10 minutes. We're almost at 4K likes. That color looks pretty on you. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. Appreciate you. You know what? I'm partial to the reds. Partial to the reds. I love the reds. But shades of blue also do well by me. So I have to admit that. But I do love my reds. I'm just saying. My crimson and cream. Let's see. 5 minutes in, we're at 4.5K likes. We're a little behind. Hey, Jackie, welcome to the room. Dula, welcome, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Trace, I appreciate you as well. Trace, is that it, Trace? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Click Cares. You know what? I'm not going to do it on the live, but yes. I love my DST. I love it. This is true top. You are ride or die with it too. She's like, look here, I know I am DST all day. Thank you so much. Thank you, friend, for the heart me. I mean, for the level up cake, level up. Thank you so much for leveling up in the room. Coin, welcome to the room. Tim, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Empress, welcome too as well. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for joining. Our community just teared up. Good live. Yes. Thank you so much, friends. Okay, we're almost at 6K. Like, oh, okay, we just hit 6K. We're 6 minutes in. We're catching up. We're doing that like exercise. That is how you activate the room. I appreciate you all coming in and tapping all day. DST, my Philly Eagles. That's right. I forgot about the Eagles, y'all. The Eagles too. I love it. Thank you so much, friend. Mrs. Treetop. Definitely get over. She's in her shop page right now. She's trying to build that up. So definitely connect with her. Let me pin her for you guys for a second so you guys can connect with her. But her main page is talking about wealth management, helping you to build and grow. And having a financial mindset. So she talks all money and mindset. So definitely connect with her. She's good. She's real good. So I want you guys to make sure you are connecting with good live hosts. Okay. Hey, thank you so much. The recovery. Appreciate you, Shay Shay. If you are new joining me, Always say drop new in the chat. We want to say hello. If you come to someone's house in real life, not in the virtual way, but if you come to someone's house real life, you are always, always saying hello. Same thing here. So you came in my house. I want you to say hello. So feel free to say hello. Thank you. Oh, Lisa Bailey. She is also talking about financial literacy as well, making sure you are getting yourself together from insurance to making sure you're planning and budgeting correctly. Okay. So definitely connect with her as well. She is an awesome live host as well. So feel free to connect with the people as you're in a room. You're supposed to make sure you're connected. You say, thank you, coach. You're welcome. Make sure you are connected with folks. These are some good people to connect with. Let me pin Lisa as well. Let me see if it's gonna let me do it. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna have to pin the one without the stickers because it popped up the stickers. There we go. She's talking to Miss Treetop here, but definitely connect with Lisa as well. So that way you can connect. She got. Let me change it out. She got the one with her time. Lisa, she's live tonight at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Leanne, welcome to the rooms. Others coming in, and I appreciate you all joining here. Holly Q, I see the stickers as well. I got to shout out my Holly Q. I got to shout out my Leanne. These are live hosts too. So Holly Q does the Sunshine Report. Sunshine Report happening today, I think. What time? I think shortly. She's going to be doing it probably in the next hour or two. She does the Sunshine Report where she talks to the 92% of Black women voters that were out there. And we are now thinking about things entirely differently. So she talks about that. She talks about things that are happening in the media to make us galvanize and connect with one another. So definitely connect with Hala Q. She has a great live stream. She came on last night. She did a sunset report, and it was really good. So she has a lot to cover today. So I'm excited about it. Definitely connect with her. And then our Lee Ann, she's our resident artist. She does have lives too. She has lives where she is actually teaching beginner drawing tips as well as community building. So she'll have other artists come up on her live and they'll draw together and do artwork together. So if you want to start off by putting your live topic in your time, your topic, time, and time zone in the chat, that is great. Um, that's right. You said intel. I love it. You said news, tea, and intel for Black women of the 92%. I love it. Sunshine Report is at 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's what you want to do. You want to connect with Halleck as well. I love it. All right, friends. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is our growth season, y'all. We are growing. Ain't nobody being left behind. We growing. All right. So I got so much good information to share. We did hit that 10K in 10 minutes. Oh Lord, what time is it? It's 10 minutes now, but we've been hit it. So thank you for that. Thank you for guys for liking the live, tapping the screen. We're gonna continue to tap. If you don't mind sharing out the live, the arrow is here. If you could share out the live, you could share it, you could repost it, you could add it to your stories. You could press down on the middle of the screen, my glasses, my nose. That allows you to do what's called um, a power share as well. And Leanne, I'm gonna ping you. Leanne, what time you going live, friend? It says back to basics, practice art, art practice. And then she's an artist community primarily supporting beginners. There we go. So there are so many great live rooms in this community. So just know, um, you can grow, you can connect with other people. It's a great agency of supporters. Okay, Leanne posted her schedule. So we'll put that up there for you guys. Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern. So definitely connect. Unwritten Unstoppable, appreciate you being here. Others coming in the room. I said, if you're new to the room, put new in the chats. We're going to talk. Halleck, you said, I'm taking notes about Community Fest. Yes, yes. So share out the live. We're going to share it out. If you press down on the screen, you can share out the live, send it to your other um, folks in your community, as well as let them know how to come in and connect and grow. So we're going to do that as well. So we're talking all things going live here. So let me know if you guys have questions. I appreciate you all being here. And like I said, my new friends in the room, if you're new, say I'm new in the chat. What is it? Fly-ins, Coach Wallace, welcome. Little Belly Real, welcome to the room. Empress, thank you so much for being here. Um, Fatima, thank you so much for being here as well. Was it Winey? Thank you so much, Janae. How you doing, friend? Affordable tax help. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining. Unwritten Unstoppable. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for the moonwalk, friend. Appreciate that. Good morning. Good morning. So I want to make sure you guys are connected with one another as well. So good morning, everybody. So we'll see. We'll probably get the flash goal shortly. We'll see what it is. It usually comes a little earlier after we've hit our target when it comes to our heart meet the tap in target. Um Good morning, friend. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't gotten it yet, so we'll see what happens. We did get the heart meet yesterday, so I'm hopeful that we don't see it today. So we'll see. We'll see how TikTok does. But let me say this. We'll talk about Community Fest really quickly because I want to go into this. And there's so many good things happening. We might have a little bit of a mindset conversation, depending on the questions, depending on people coming in. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. And so we might have to have a mindset conversation because I know a lot of people are nervous about getting started. So I may talk about this in the context of how to get started and keep going. I am Fada. I saw you last night. You came to my live. Oh no, that might have been one of my imposters. I didn't get out as much yesterday. I got out a little bit, but not as much as I wanted to. Yesterday was the last day of school, so I was doing a little bit of family time. So I didn't get out as much as I wanted. Hey, how you doing, Coach Woods? Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. I might have had some I do have an imposter that's been combing around, unfortunately. So hopefully they will stop soon. so so we'll see what happens. But with that being said, definitely connect with folks here. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let's make sure we get rid of the trolls. Let's get rid of those. Um 'Cause we are talking all things live streaming. We stand positive, friend. All right. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. I appreciate you. So when everything's said and done, Community Fest. Community Fest is about to start, y'all. There was a webinar yesterday. So there was a webinar yesterday. So we want to make sure that we are prepping and getting ready for Community Fest. TikTok did just give us the flash code. It is the I love you so much. It just came out, the I love you so much. If you guys don't mind supporting that flash goal, thank you so much for supporting it, guys. We'll see if we can knock this out. It's 14, it's one per person. We have 19 people in the room. So hopefully we can get this knocked out pretty quickly. Yes, they always pass through my room at night. I know it's not you by their non-engagement. It's not me. No, it's not me. If I'm passing through, I'm engaging, y'all. That is not me. That's a telltale sign. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know I'm gonna say something, Miss Darlene, and I'm gonna do something. So no, that's not me. I was holding my heartbeat for the flash code. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate it. I probably won't get it today. Cross our fingers, because they did give it to me yesterday. That's the pattern I've noticed. If they give it to me one day, they usually skip a day before they give it to me again. Thank you, Fred. I need to get rid of those imposters. I'm gonna do my best, y'all. I gotta get rid of them. So thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, friend. Um, yeah, you said I know that's not Dr. Lisa. You ain't come up in my room and didn't say nothing. You ain't done nothing. No heart me, no nothing. No, that's not me at all. He's like, that's clearly not her. Yes, because I absolutely engage, friend. All right. How you doing, Simply? Definitely not you. It's definitely not me. Yes, that imposters for sure. Exactly. Yes, thank you, friends. Yes, tap, tap, tap. Let's tap the screen. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene, for the populace. I appreciate you, friend. All right. Well, and I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Um, so let's talk about Community Fest. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the 14-day challenge, which also aligns with Community Fest. So the biggest thing that you need to know about Community Fest is that it is all about community. Now, what they're doing, there's a campaign. I want you to do me a favor. We're going to find it together. But here, right here is campaigns. So right here is campaigns for TikTok. I want you to scroll through the ones that are here. There's one that says community. If you see it, community countdown. So you should swipe. If you swipe your finger across here, you should see one that says community countdown. And when you look at it, it's going to tell you your task as viewers. Okay. You said I got no views. We're going to talk about engagement, friend, first. We're going to talk about engagement. We'll talk about ways to get more views. But swipe through and let me know if you guys see it. It's actually going to give you tasks as viewers. I keep getting shadow ban messages and restrictions. What happened? For what? What's shadow ban messages? Let me know what you're getting, friend. Um, and so it's going to tell you what to do as viewers, and it actually has more tasks that you'll see that you can swipe through. Um, Also, that tells you what to do from a viewer perspective, and then when you're live, you want to come back here and look at it from a live host perspective. So it's right up here. It's gonna say the word. It should say the word community. And so let me look at it from my other account. So if I swipe through those, it's the one that says community. You see that one? And I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna flip my camera so you guys can see it correctly. Okay. You're gonna swipe it like this. Countdown to Community Fest. And if you scroll through, they have this viewer weekly missions. All right. And you're watching and sending heartbeats. And then they'll tell you viewer daily task. So I'm supposed to watch a live, comment at least 10 times in a live. I've done 2 comments on this account. And then it says watch for 30 minutes and then send my heart me. I've already sent one heart me and I got to watch for 30 minutes. So mine does say community, does not say community. Have you swiped through? You gotta swipe through. You gotta keep swiping. You keep swiping these. Hold on, let me come out of it. So if you keep swiping, see the one that says community? It says community countdown. That's the one you want, community countdown. But if you swipe, oh, I swipe myself out. So if you take your finger and swipe here, you can swipe through these little messages. Okay. Okay. Oh, got it. All right. So I want you guys to pay attention to this because oh wow, I never knew that. Thank you. You're welcome. Something about engagement. Um, I don't know you getting it from your live stream? You gotta know what it's saying. I don't know what that one would be. Fake engagement, follow for follow. I don't what happened. So you gotta tell me what and you probably gotta go back and look. I can explain where it's at. Never knew about that. No, really? Our community just teared up. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Thank you all. Yeah, so I'm breaking news by just telling you guys can look at this. Let me say this. You guys should be looking at these too as viewers because they're usually tasks associated with you as viewers for some of these campaigns too. Okay. So the community fest is huge though. So it's about your community. And as you're going live, you're building your fan club. That's the fan club. So if you're in my room right now and this word says follow up here, or if it says join, then you're supposed to click. You're supposed to click to follow, and then you're supposed to click to join. Thank you so much for the I love you so much. That's right. We do got the daily heart me going on. Oh, we just need one more. I'm gonna pin it. So if you haven't sent it, send me out. I love you so much. We got 8 minutes to complete this, but this is the flash goal. I forgot the flash goal was happening. Thank you all. One more. If you have not sent it, this is your time to shine. I'm talking to you. Thank you, friend. Keto, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. Um, And so we achieved that flash goal. I appreciate the support, you all. So yeah, so when you swipe over here is the campaigns. So it tells you what you're supposed to be doing as viewers. So when I'm going to lives, what has happened? And I'll tell you this: I'm going and doing the viewer engagement every single day. I come back onto my TikTok account. TikTok sent me diamonds. I've monetized. You monetize as viewers. Just so that y'all know. And so when you're doing these campaigns, this campaign in particular, this one in particular is for viewers to make money. Now it's not a whole lot, y'all. We ain't breaking the bank nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting rich. We're not getting rich. But what you're doing is you are monetizing so that you can use it for like exchanging if you're doing your daily harmony. It adds up. And I tell you guys in the beginning, every penny counts. I didn't know why I got diamonds before. Thank you. That's why. You're like, have are you going live? Let me know if you're a live host. I'm assuming you're not. Yeah, rewind. Say that again, please, as a viewer to monetize. Yes. Someone said they got a payment from TikTok and didn't know why. Exactly. Yep. That's why. It's this campaign. This campaign started on Friday. They didn't go live. Yeah, they don't go live. Yeah. So this campaign started on Friday. So Community Fest is about to happen. So the month of June is a month to monetize for viewers. I'm just going to say that. It's a month for you to monetize. So the countdown is not going to roll in. It's not going to be linked, maybe that's the word I should say, linked to Community Fest. It's its own separate campaign. So Countdown to Community Fest is its own separate campaign, but it's preparing you for some of the things you're going to have to do for Community Fest. Community Fest is TikTok. So TikTok has like two major events. So this is like halfway in the year, the calendar year. They have Community Fest. It happens in June. It overlaps July. Um, and then they have what's called Live Fest that happens at the end of the year, and it overlaps like November, December. So Live Fest is going to kick off in November, December, and Community Fest is a June, July type campaign. Sweetie Pie, you said what? You said if the host is in a campaign and the viewers engaged, they get diamonds. Not all the time, not all the time, but for this campaign, yes. It's happening definitely for Community Fest. Now, it may be one or two other campaigns that it happens that way, but Community Fest definitely. That's how it's set up. I think it's only Community Fest. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's only this campaign because it's associated with Community Fest. I think it's the countdown and then the full blown Community Fest. Um Let's see. I just finished my first two campaign countdown daily missions. One more to go. There we go. Payment is done through PayPal. Yeah, you have to have a PayPal account connected to your account so that you can uh, get the payout. Yeah, so you can receive the payout. Otherwise, you can exchange the coins that you get if it's not a whole lot. You can exchange it. Payouts happen anywhere from $1 to 500. They'll pay you out as little as $1. Is that right? $1? Why do I feel like it's 10? Is that true? Let me know. I think it's $1. Somebody fix that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's $1 to 500. It may be $10 to 500. For some reason, I'm confusing it. Oh, that's what the exchange is for. The exchange is like if you don't want to get the payout, you can exchange what you've earned in rewards and to go back as coins. You thought $10, but you're the expert. I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. I ain't looked at it. I set mine at 500, and it's been like that since I started. I was like, you know what, TikTok, go ahead, just let it accumulate. This is my little spare change that's accumulating for me. So that's the way I do it. But you know, that's my preference. But your preference might be like, give me my money now, TikTok. Every penny counts. So it just depends on what you're doing. Thank you, friend. $1, it doesn't have to be 10. Thank you, unless you said that. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Leanne check for us. So it is $1. I want my dollars, please. I heard that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Leanne, checking on us. She said it's $1. It's $1. Yep. So with Countdown to Community Fest, you want to check the campaign. It requires you to comment. So you should be giving comments. So if you're sitting here lurking and ain't talking, you're not fulfilling the missions. You're not fulfilling the missions. It should be 10 comments from every person in the room. So our chat should be just chatting. Stickers count, connecting with other folks count. All that counts. You are doing a great job. Thank you, friend. Charlie said, let me get my comments in. But yeah, all that counts. He said, let me get to go. I'm new to all this. That's right. He said, I'm gonna put every word that is right. All those are comments. New generation, welcome. You said I never talked so much in my life with being shy and all. Yes, I'm here to learn. There we go. Y'all so funny, y'all putting stickers. You said I just joined the campaign. I just learned so much by browsing through campaigns. Yes. You said I'm here. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. So the comments count. So what just in all fairness, y'all can comment, y'all can do y'all comments here in my live, but it is across all the lives that you go to. It really is. So if you did a couple comments here, you do some in another room. Yeah, all that accumulates for you. I don't think it's per live. I think it's for the day. So it's for the day as viewers. You said I learned something new every day. I just joined the campaign also. That's good. That's good. I might as well get in on this too. I love it. So think about this. So over the next couple weeks, this is going to be how things go because everybody's going to be activating their community. And communities are going to be responsible for coming in, connecting, talking. Those comments matter. Your engagement, getting your daily heart rate, all that's going to matter. There's another little fun and games thing that they're going to do. The treasure boxes are coming back, y'all. So, as a community, we're going to have to work together. We have to work together to unlock the treasure box. And that's where you guys are going to get these vote tickets. You'll be able to vote for your favorite live hosts, and you can collect those votes and you can pass them around to different live hosts, live rooms that you go to. And so people are like treasure hunting. There's a lot of treasure hunting. So it's fun and games. It'll be a lot of people coming through the lives and stuff that are only there because that treasure box is on and open. So in the beginning, you want to kind of play the game because it does allow for more traffic to your room, more visibility as a live host. You'll have people coming in, chatting and waiting for the treasure box to open. So little things like that. And if you're a room that keeps the treasure boxes coming and going, because there's little things you have to do to unlock them, um, you'll have more traffic. So that's the way Community Fest operated last year. They teased that the treasure box was coming back, so I'm assuming that's what they're going to do this year as well. Um, how to join the campaign just came in. Okay, so what I showed. Thank you for going live in about an hour. Okay, Poppy, welcome to the room. I had a great live. Oh, I missed it. I missed who said that. Oh, that was Janae, had a great live last night. Awesome. Her live is good, y'all. She does the soulful R&B and house music in her live, and she has like a guest the artist for the night. And so it's really good. I never understood the treasure box. You didn't understand it? You know what? They didn't go fully over it yesterday. They were really talking about the countdown to Community Fest. They're gonna have another webinar that happens in early June. I think the second week of June, where they'll talk about the the community fest broadly, the whole campaign. If you are in the agency, there is another little campaign, a separate campaign for the agency, depending on how we perform, how we level up. So we'll see what that looks like. They didn't talk about that fully either. So we'll see what it looks like, but we'll be in an agency wide campaign as well. Can you please quickly go over what you talked about? Let me know for Community Fest. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Community Fest. Community Fest countdown is what's going on right now. Hey, Dee um, if you guys swipe over here, you'll see. So you're swiping here. You're gonna swipe to one that says community. Stop it. Let's see. Wasn't working. Let me do my other finger. Okay. Got to the one that says community. There's a lot of campaigns up there. TikTok has a lot of campaigns. So community countdown. That's the one you're gonna click. Thank you for that daily heart me. Let me click it. And it shows up here, and this is running to the 17th. So this is a separate campaign. And so you could read through it. It gives kind of a little blurb about Community Fest and the countdown, two separate campaigns, but really helping you to prepare in terms of your engagement on how Community Fest will look like. Okay. So it's preparing you for Community Fest. So it says the task that you need to do here. You need to watch um, as a viewer. This is your viewing, you're a viewer mode. Okay. So as a viewer, your weekly missions is that you need to watch a live for 60 minutes. I've already done that. And what it means is that you don't have to be in one live for 60 minutes. You can be in multiple lives. They add it up They add up all the time. So you don't have to spend it all in one live. And then send 20 heart me gifts. So again, not that you have to do this in all lives, it's just one per live. So they're basically saying go to 20 lives, okay, throughout the week. And so these are the weekly missions, and then these are daily. These are daily tasks. So comment 10 times in a live. Oh, it says in a live. I think you gotta. I thought it was over all lives. Maybe it is for one live. We'll have to see. Maybe it is for one live. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the populars. And then it says send a heart me in the live. And then it says watch for 30 minutes. Now I know that is overtime. So you don't have to do it all in one live. So yeah. So yeah, so you don't have to do it all in one live. Thank you all. Appreciate you, friend. You bringing up your comments, Kathy. You said hi, lives. You said that's nice. Okay, you got it. And let's go. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all who are coming in. Um, it's a lot of talking. Yeah, it is. It is. Good morning. Where are you guys watching from? Awesome. Where are you from, Kathy? Let us know. I'm in Florida. Yes, 10 comments in one live. Okay, Leanne, she is looking at this. She knows. So 10 comments in just one live, which isn't bad, which is actually very easy because it's a combination of stickers. If you're engaging, those are all comments. It's one live. I said hello and good morning to 10 people in here and got the point. Okay. No, it's not that bad. It's not. It's not. Miss Darlene said she did her 10. She said hi to y'all. She said hi and good morning. So yeah, you said that's smart. We will receive a reward. This yes. So for Community Fest in this particular one, this particular campaign, it is based on viewers getting diamonds too. You can monetize. You get a split of a diamond pool. I think that's how it works. How long does it take to get comments? How long does it take to get comments? Elevate with Erica. Let me know what you meant by that, friend. You're saying you're the live host and people aren't commenting. Let me know. Is that what you're saying? He's like, how long does it take to people talk back to me? Comment. I think that's what I'm hearing. I'm about to be hey, good morning. How you doing, Queen? I heard that. Yes. Well, let me say this, friend. It's about planning and preparing your live to have engagement, to make sure people are engaging. So in the beginning, well, let me ask this, Eric. How long have you gone live? How many times have you gone live? Let me understand first. Can I join can I the agency now that I've done 3 lives? You are welcome to join, friend. You are welcome to join. Um, somebody's comment got filtered. So rewrite your comment. Elena was the last comment. Elena and Chris, that's a good question. When you're just starting off. Yes. Um, we did get the flash code. Thank you, pals. We got it. It was the I love you so much. Thank you so much. Kathy, you said good morning. Let me say, you said, hey, how you doing? Running in. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. We're talking about Community Fest and we're talking about viewer engagement and getting points as viewers. That's what we're talking about now. How do I know if I made my 10 comments? Go back to the campaign. It'll say completed. You see how that one says complete? It says this account needs to do some more comments. Only done 2 over here. So I got to do some more comments. And then the silver weekly missions is me as a live host. So it's the live host part. And so it's showing you how I'm performing as a live host. So I've gone live for 31 minutes. Is that true? It is 36 minutes now. But yeah. And then fan club members, I got 2 of 3. So I need 3 new members of the fan club. So that's what's happening there. So it shows you me on because I'm level 7. Thank you so much, pals. I appreciate your friend. Where to see that? It's the campaign area up here. You're gonna swipe. So if you're looking at your account, let's start over. If you're looking at your account, you're gonna swipe these little messages. I keep swiping myself out. But you can swipe those messages. You can swipe over here, the little campaign section, and allows you to swipe to the one that says community countdown. Community countdown. That's the one you're swiping for and you're looking. Planning your live is a great idea. Planning layout for guests is important also. Absolutely. Absolutely. What requirements do I have to join the agency? Give me one second. I'll talk about the agency. I'm talking about Community Fest. I'm going to circle back to the question about engagement. There was a question about how to get people to chat, and then there was a question about the agency. And then my friend Mayte wants to join, so I'm going to do that as well. I've been on live twice now, and nobody come in and I just get invites. Okay, we're going to talk through that. And I guess my point I want to point out to all my new ones. Um, I want you to be aware that this is the beginning stages of the live process. So I want you guys to kind of take this as, okay, I'm going to start, I'm going to do things to kind of get people to engage. What type of goals do I have for the live? I want to set some goals. I want to make sure that I'm in connecting with people who are interested in my topic and what I'm sharing, and so you want to get that engagement early. One of my quick tactics, thank you, Misty. I tell people, tell me where you're from when you first come in. I would click to people's bios. I click their bios. I read it. You know, some people with being new. You might get a lot of no bio folks, some new people who haven't set up their account fully yet, and so you'll get those people coming in your live. But if you click their bio and read, and you just start a conversation, you're starting water cooler conversation like, "Hey, where you from?" "I'm from Florida." "Tell me where you're from." "Hey, are you new to TikTok? This is my first live. I'm just doing this or my second live. I'm just starting off. Tell me, if you got some tips, let me know. Let me know if you got a few tips of how you got started." Yeah, so that's how you start that conversation. And then if it's relating to your topic, you can ask a question relating to your topic like, "Hey, um, I'm crocheting a blanket. Do you crochet?" What's the project you've done lately? Tell me a project you've worked on. So start a conversation. The where you're from is a good one. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching the stream from? Those type of things. Those are always good questions. Hey Nora, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, friend. Um, thank you, Brand. How you doing, friend? Good morning. But yeah, so that's how you're gonna start it. It takes time, it does. I don't underscore the fact that the new phase is awkward. The new phase is uncomfortable. The new phase is that part of this process that is like, ugh, you got to get through it. But I tell you guys all the time, your day one is not going to look like your day 14. It shouldn't if you're doing it right. Hey, Qatar, how you doing, friend? And so just know that you're gonna keep doing it, keep showing up. It should improve. All right. I was trying to get in my Apple account, then I got away from you and accounts I messed up even even on I missed what you said, even on what. So yeah, if you know what to expect, if you know what to expect. Let me see something, friend. How do you put the gifts on your live? Um, TikTok, let me catch up on some comments. The gifts on your live, the live goal. Is that what you mean? The set the live goal? Before you start the live, you can set your live goal. Yeah. It's under right before you click the go live button. It's right above there. It says live goal. Or you can come in your live, you can set it also. So we should do cooler talk first, even if we have the topic already go. Yes. Yes. You notice you were in the room when I first started. I haven't talked about this yet. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna talk about the community fest. Let's get our types going. Let's talk." I was welcoming people. I pinned some people saying these are good live hosts. I'm having a whole conversation, small talk conversation, engagement conversation, getting the room moving. I hadn't started on the community conversation yet. And to be honest with you, that's just something I just wanted to share with y'all. I'm just saying. I didn't I wasn't gonna make this a whole topic. I mean, it's something I'm relaying, but it's not my main topic. I'm gonna talk about the 14 days. I'm gonna talk about some mindset stuff. So yeah, so it's that early engagement. Your live should be, think of it as in segments. you know, my first 15 to 20 minutes, we're talking, we're doing small talk, I'm getting to know people, I'm reading bios, we're finding out where people are from, letting them know a little bit about what we're going to talk about, but then making sure we're getting our taps in, we're engaging. That's the first segment, 15, 20 minutes. Next segment could be your topic. Hey, Holly, cute. Look at you leveling up. Could be your topic. By all means, you can kind of segue into your comment, your topic. And then the next 20 minutes can be some more engagement, some more areas that you want to focus on. Maybe you're bringing your panel boxes up and having people chat with you that way. Maybe you're doing some other activities, some affirmations, some other topics you want to cover. So yeah, that's the way you should think of this. And then you think about how you close. Okay. Tell me where you from. Click their bio in our new TikTok. Start a conversation. That's it. Is there a way to filter spam and other unwanted comments? Yeah. If you press down the words, Monique, you press the words of the person and what they said, you can mute. Mute will the screen will pop up. You can mute. That means removing the words. You can block them. That means you're removing them. And you can report them if they said something really inappropriate. Okay. Um, So I'm over the moon. Welcome, Nora. Congratulations on the family milestone. I know it was a family affair. Congratulations, friend. How do you put the gifts on your live? Yeah, so I answered that question. Um, if you know what to expect, tell me that. So, what do you mean by that? Elevate if you know what to expect. As a viewer, my task is 20 heart me gifts. Is that for one day? Yeah, that's a daily. No, that's a weekly. It says it at the top. It should say weekly task, and it's one per day. I think that's it. Is that right? One per day? Not sure. I think that's a weekly task though. Time wise, what was? Let me go back. I'm not sure what you meant by that, friend. Elevate. You said time wise. I had to find you again. Um, everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Poppy. Did you get the flash goal? Kim Love Jones, I did. I did get the flash goal. Thank you so much, friend. Um, brought coins the day before. Can't use them. No, I tried to use, but it's gone because it matter if. It depends on what account you bought them on, because I know you have multiple accounts, so you probably need to go back and see which account did it apply to. It depends on the it doesn't apply to all your accounts. It's the account that you logged in and bought it on. Okay. So you can't use it for you can't buy coins on one account and try to use those on another account. No, it's just for the one account. I don't worry about the weekly tasks. Okay. Um, yeah, you want to take a look at that. Hey from Memphis, welcome to the room. What is it? What is it? Um, in terms of what you talking about, Kim Love Jones? We're talking about the community fest. We're talking about the campaign for a community countdown. You said Gen X. You said, what if you just want to grow without lives possible? Sure, you can grow without lives. You got to post the content. You got to post the content. Be very content focused. Absolutely. Erica, I want to make sure I answer your question. You said, if you know what to expect, it is easier to love expectations time wise. Oh, you're talking about for your lives. Gotcha. I was trying to make sure I follow what you were saying. Had to go back and look at your series of comments. Good morning, Mrs. Treetop. Where do you find Community Fest? Okay, so let's start over. All right. At the top, if you're on the live, there is over here campaigns. All right. Hey, Richie. There's campaigns at the top corner for all of you. That's here on my screen. All right. So you're gonna swipe this section here to the one that says community. Thank you for that daily heartbeat. Keep swiping out. I'm going to do it this way because when I'm trying to swipe backwards, it doesn't work. But you're literally swiping those messages. You could swipe them. So when I swipe them, I get to the one that says community. The one that says community, you tap it, it shows the screen. And what I shared earlier is these are campaigns. You guys should be looking at this as viewers. But Countdown Community Fest Community Countdown is a adjacent campaign to Community Fest. Hola, welcome, aloha, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. So it talks about Community Fest 101. It gives you a little snippet about Community Fest, and then it gives you the Community Fest countdown. This campaign is for your viewers. So as a live host, you want to make sure viewer weekly missions. So you as a viewer, and then you tap this little area here, it says more missions. It kind of breaks down the viewer weekly, and then it tells you daily what you're supposed to be doing in a room. You're supposed to be giving 10 comments. That's why the chat was chatting so much, because you're supposed to be doing 10 comments in a live. You're supposed to do one daily heart me, and you're supposed to watch a live for 30 minutes or more. All right. So that is each day doing this particular campaign, and you monetize. You make money as viewers. All right. So Community Fest is all about your viewers also being able to monetize. Otherwise, viewers aren't monetizing. You're supporting, but you're not monetizing. And so you saw I'm at 8 comments. Look at you, friend. And so comments matter. If you do stickers, that's a comment. If you connect with other people, that's a comment. If you just say good morning, that's a comment. All those things are comments. So the chat should be moving pretty quickly. And so what we were sharing earlier when it started on the 22nd, which was Friday. Hey Doc, how you doing? Good morning. Wait, so I'm supposed to see that right now on top right, watching your live. Yes, if you swipe here to the one that says community countdown, you'll see that breakdown for Community Fest. I'm preparing you guys for Community Fest. Community Fest is a big deal on TikTok. Okay. It's a whole lot of activity. You're going to go to rooms and you're going to be like, what is going on? Because there's going to be a lot of engagement with your fan club. There are going to be these treasure boxes you got to unlock. There's going to be some battling. I'm just telling y'all, be prepared. I don't want no smoke from y'all about battling. Okay. About the participation in it because you actually do they make that part of the look at me. They make that part of the ways to unlock the treasure box. The treasure box actually is a way for people to get more visibility. People go treasure hunting because they're collecting these votes and they want to cast their vote for their favorite live host. And then because of that, you have more traffic to the room. So a lot of lives are looking forward to this because it gives you a little bit more visibility. All right. So that's the whole thing too. It gives you more visibility, which is why I have this 14-day challenge going on because I want you guys to take advantage now so that when you go live doing Community Fest, you can also benefit. All right. So that's the whole point of this. My people who don't go live, who don't know what's going on, I want you to take advantage. All right. If you are monetized, where do you put the information and settings for getting paid? So when you're in your profile, there's 3 lines in the top right corner. Click those 3 lines. It'll show a screen that'll pop out, and you're going to click balance. And in the balance, it'll break down how you set up your payment transactions. I think that's where you would set up PayPal and attach it. So 3 lines, balance. It's fairly intuitive. So just click around in there. You'll get what you need, but it's going to be under balance. Okay. Um, be right back. Okay, that's good to know. Is that until the 31st? No, it's till the 17th of June. So countdown goes, it overlaps Community Fest. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, the battles. Yeah, the battles will be coming out, friend, for Community Fest. You'll see it. Typically you have to battle so many times to unlock the treasure box. Yeah. Wow, that was beautiful. Yeah, it was the Superwoman. It was. It was. So we send our viewers to the community page. You want to tell your viewers to tap, yeah, the Community Fest. Hey Bella, you want to tell your viewers to tap the Community Fest campaign up here. But I'm swiping slightly so I don't swipe myself out. So it's up here. There he is. So community. We got to the community one. And when I click this one, it takes you to the Community Fest campaign and it tells your viewers they can read through this, but as they scroll down, it tells them what they need to do as a viewer. Okay. So this is what they're doing as a viewer each week. And then this is what they do daily, those daily tasks. Yep. That's Alicia, number 34 on the leaderboard. Am I really? Am I, wait a minute. Am I really? No, seriously. I didn't know that. Let me check. Let me check because I'm showing y'all what to do. Y'all commenting. That's awesome. Keep commenting. Keep commenting. Keep watching and commenting, people. Let's see. Um, let's see. Where am I? I didn't even know that. Okay, where am I? 34. Oh, wait a minute. Am I? Hmm. I don't see me on the leaderboard. Which leaderboard? I don't know. Wait a minute. Campaign leaderboard. Let me check. Oh, I'm 33. Okay, look at there. All right, y'all. Keep commenting. Let's bring some more friends in. But no, I didn't realize that. Move up already. He said that's awesome for you. I love it. Oh, good. I'll try to thank you, account. That is my account good with you. Um, definitely check to see which account you put it on, Empress. I'm not sure which one, friend. I'll be back. Thank you so much, Kim Love Jones. I appreciate you. Dimples, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. I like your teaching. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Um, so Community Fest, TikTok got me. AI says explain how to use Community Fest campaign to grow visibility. There we go. And that's what we're doing, y'all. Okay, you said, okay, this is gonna be so basic, but what's a heart me gift? Jasmine, that is a good question for you because you do not have it. That was not a bad question. A very good question because you clearly need to know what it is because you don't have it. But let me show you, friend. How long did it take for you to get to live get your live popping? Ooh, let me talk. Let me talk. Let me go back to that, Erica. Hey, fellow Lisa, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Jasmine, let me answer Jasmine's question first, okay? So Jasmine had a great see, Laughlin, you like heart me? Erica, you should be saying heart me. What does that mean? All of y'all should be like, heart me. What is she talking about? I don't know what this is. So the countdown started. It did. It started on the 22nd of May. You said I don't know neither. You no, you don't, Lisa. You don't know. You don't know. Yeah. Y'all don't know. So here's what I'm gonna say real quick, just so y'all don't think I'm making fun of y'all. If you scroll up the chat here, look at the chat, look at New Generation. Thank you for the populars. Look at Mrs. Treetop, look at Fatima, look at um uh Bella, Dimples. Look at all the people there. They have two things next to their name. They have a box that says Lisa. New Generation has a box with a swirly message, and so does Miss Treetop. So slightly different, but you'll see people like Mary Kay that has who just said that heart the I love you so much has a different type box. That's the fan club box. The smaller one that says Lisa versus the bigger one. There are two different types. All right. You said yours is gone now. You don't have it. You never got it. So there's two different boxes. There's the super fan, that's the one with the big swirly heart, the larger one. And then there's the smallish, little smaller one, but not much smaller. Lisa box. There are two different Lisas. And then there is the blue box. The blue box. Some of y'all don't have blue boxes. Y'all don't have either. Okay. Y'all don't have the Lisa box or the blue box. So let me show you what that means and what's going on. Wait, where am I seeing these people? Where am I looking on the screen? When you scroll up, just look at the person above you. Flourish. Look at the person below you and above you. Flourish. Where you put your comment at. So you're looking at the comment box. You'll see their names. Here, I'll show you. Your comment is here. The person below you is Flourish. Her comment's there. You see her boxes. You see that? See those boxes? Hey, Amanda. Good morning. You see those people with boxes? So, badges. I should say badges. You see those badges next to people's names. They have badges. So, I'm gonna explain this for my newbies. I gotta explain for the new friends. Okay, I see. Okay, so you said okay. So my new friends in the room, my old friends, they hear me talk about this all the time, but we have to teach the new friends because we want them to be successful live hosts. Why are there three creators next to your name? Why are there three creators next to your name? 33. What you mean? Are those my top people? Those might be my top contributors. Is that what it is? Is that what you're looking at, Miss Darlene, for the campaign? I think you're looking at my top contributors. I'm in the C. Yeah, those are the top contributors. Creeping, yeah. Um, those are the ones that Black Sheep and then Coach Jesse. Those are the top three fan club members from a gifting, from their gifting this, I think, in the past week since the campaign. Yeah. So from their gifting since the campaign, those are my top three. That's what's happening. I was like, oh, what is that? Because I know what you meant. But yeah, those are my road dogs, my peeps. But yeah, so those are the top three contributors for the campaign thus far. Um, uh, Cameron, get out of my stream. You saw that little head, it scared me. I thought it was a gift, y'all. I was like, what in the world? Go. For you get me in trouble. I was like, what in the world is that behind me? I thought it was like the teddy bear gift. This is a little, he home, y'all. Lord, he home. School has let out. Lord. Whew. He's stuck in, I know. I didn't even hear him. How long have you stayed live? 20 minutes too short. You said what now? How long do I stay live? 20 minutes too short. For an hour. You want to try to get to an hour. Pencils in the stream. Yes. So you said I feel you. Y'all feel my pain. Like where the school at? School open up. Why y'all couldn't close at the end of the week? Why midweek? What? So he doesn't start his summer camp until Monday. I'm like, Lord. Yeah, he snuck in here. I didn't even hear him come in. And his dad had to work actually. So I'm like, Lord. He said, "Oh my." Pencils, it's him. It was pencils. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. Let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. So, all right. So my new friends in the room, they asked what was the Daily Heart me. They asked what was the blue box. Do me a favor. For some reason, I was thinking Pencil's name was Toaster. Don't ask me why. He put the pencil in the microwave, y'all. The first week of kindergarten, he put a pencil in the microwave, had to shut the school down. Had to call the fire department. Yes, my child. But he's good. He had a great school year. He did really well. I have 3 days left for my granddaughter to be out for the summer. Ooh, you're lucky. 3 days, you know, soak in all those minutes to yourself without without the school to go to. Take it all in. Pencils in the microwave. Patrick, you said I'm in trouble with my Apple account. Can't use it. I tried using it but failed. Okay, friend. Yeah, you're gonna have to contact them about your account on that over there. I'm not sure what to tell you, friend. You have to count them. I don't think that's a TikTok. Maybe a Apple. Take it to your phone carrier store if you use like another like AT&T, Sprint. Take it to them and see what they can tell you to do, or call Apple Care. Okay. We still have 2 weeks. Oh, y'all still have 2 weeks. Y'all fortunate. Take it all in, y'all. This is why I'm a strong advocate for year-round school. Mine still have 2 weeks, but today she's out at 11. Oh my gosh. You said enjoy your 3 days. Oh, it's my password. Yeah, definitely check into that, friend. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So really quickly, my friends, let's get some points in the chat. Let's get some engagement points. We how much is the reward for what? The campaign? You know what? Oh, you have to check. Check up here. What's the diamond pool? It's a pool that you're getting rewards from, depending on how many people are engaging and stuff in the campaign itself. They split it up and it becomes a pool. So it's not a whole lot, y'all. I think I've gotten each day. I've gotten different amounts. So it's not a whole lot, but I think I've satisfied the daily requirements so that they'll send me anywhere between 6 diamonds, 2 to 6 diamonds. I think I've seen two the last 2 days. I think I got four. I think I got six, something like that. I want to promote coupon for my You won. You won. Oops, you won a promote for your last coupon. Yes. I got one too. I won one for the one a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So they TikTok is sending those promote coupons so you could use them. It's like a discounted amount, so you still got to contribute a little bit, but it's a good amount. I got two of them. Nice, nice. So the campaigns are really good, y'all, because and what they've been doing is making it so that more people can win something. So I think they make it so like up to 30, the top 30, the top 50 could win coupons, stuff like that. We should use them. Yeah, yeah. The promote coupons are fine to use. I agree with using them. I don't agree with using them too early. Like if you're just starting your live stream, like somebody like you, Holly Q, Flourish, you guys have been going live longer. I mean, many of the people in the agency, you guys have been going live for a long time. So it's not like you're new. And so the new people, I say, wait maybe 30, 60 days, kind of work through your live stream before you start promoting and spending money like that. Because ultimately you want to be able to make sure people stay in your room. So they'll send people in your room. Make sure you set your demographics too, but they'll send people in your room, but you ultimately got to keep them in the room. So you don't want to spend money. Why's my nose at you? Working on my strategy to use it effectively. Yes. Yeah. Make sure you set the demographics. I saw the promo come out. I didn't touch it. Yeah. Don't touch it. Don't touch it until you get things going. In terms of how you go live, how you build content and stuff, do content. What about the viewers also get rewards? Yes, that's what I'm saying. The viewers, the diamonds I've got was from my viewing. That's not from me being in the campaign. The campaign hasn't finished. So the diamonds I've gotten in the last, when I said I've gotten six, I think it was 246, something like that. I have to go back and see the exact amounts. That's been over the course of this campaign. I'm getting them because I'm doing the daily missions. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been doing the daily missions. Um 200, I'm sorry, 20,000 points when all requirements are met for the day. So you're splitting a diamond pool of 20,000. Is that what you're saying? 20,000 points, but you're splitting a diamond pool of how much? I'm not sure how much the diamond pool is, but it's based on people following through. Now, the diamond pool gets because more people will stop participating. So you'll end up earning more because people will stop doing it. I've been doing my content. I've been going live, but no, not often enough. Okay, good. Viewers get 20,000 points per day. Okay, good. Okay. 20,000 points per day to towards I think it's towards your heart me. I think those points goes towards those heart me's, if I'm not mistaken, where you can level up in the room. I believe that's how it works. Go back and check for me if you guys know the answer, put in the chat for me. Um so good morning, good morning. Let's put this in the chat. My new friends, if you're still here and you were trying to figure out the badges, um, the blue box in the Daily Heart Me, the Lisa box. I think so too. Yeah, I think it does go towards your contribution as a fan club member, and you're able to collect those points and then ultimately redeem them for some of the fan club emote gifting. Changing the do daily heart me style and image and stuff. So good morning, chances for you. Welcome to the room, friend. um Daily radiology, welcome to the room. So let's do this. Let's put the word box in the chat. I'm gonna show you blue box, I'm gonna show you daily heart me, and I'm gonna show you the diamond as a live host. So we're gonna talk about your live host status too. Okay. So TikTok is tracking how you engage in a live. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for putting box in the chat. Um, Campaign is really helpful to do this engagement because it helps you with um, getting those comments in as well. All right. So when you guys put the word box in the chat, click your photo. My new friends, if you're new, especially my new friends, put box in the chat so I can show you. If you're gone, um, um, I'll share next time with other folks. I had all that. When I saying yes, I will get back on Blue Box. I am number 13. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, friends. So when you put the word box in the chat, I want you to click your photo and the screen pops up like this. Okay. Hey, how you doing, spiritual? I see your friend. Child care, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Um, okay, so first box is you as a viewer. All right. If your box says level 0, you have not sent a gift as of yet. This is your gift and engagement and the points you collect. The points allow you to climb in your level. It goes from level 1 to level 50. So if you haven't sent a gift, you're still level 0, meaning that you haven't started engaging in that way. Yes, girl, I do everything for 14 days and watch what happens. Yes, we'll talk about that. I'm going to get to that in a second. Where to find that again? So when you put your comment at, click your photo. So when you put your comment in, click your photo, and this is your profile information. It pops up. Okay? You're gonna click the box here. This is the blue box. We're not gonna click it yet, but we'll come back and click it. But this is your level, and this is you as a viewer. All right? You all are viewers right now. This is you as a fan club member. So that heart represents you grabbing your daily heart me. If you come into my room, it has maybe four things that you should see. You'll see either follow. If you haven't followed me, it says the word follow. If you have followed me, it and you haven't gotten become a fan club member, it says join. Okay. Right here, it will say the word join. If you have joined, it will say what level you're at. Maybe you're level 9, level 8, level 10, level 50, whatever the level is. I don't have 50s, but almost. So it'll say your level. If you have sent your daily heart me, and maybe you sent some populars, it may say the points you need to collect, those points you need to claim. It may say the points that you need to redeem. You always want to claim your points because those points allow you to continue to level up in my room. Heart me here is for my room. You go to somebody else's room, it's going to be their heart me and it will show their level. Okay. So, or it will say the word member here. It's going to say member if you've never done it before. Okay. If you've never done it before, it says the word member. You might have 0 in member, meaning that you haven't done anything in anyone's room. And when I say anything, I mean gifting, claiming your heartbeat, the things you need coins on your account for. Okay. So you got to have coins on your account because every time you come into someone's room, TikTok told you to do something. TikTok told you to send a heartbeat, send a rose, and you've ignored it. So you want to make sure that you stop ignoring it. Put a few coins on your account. Don't break the bank, but put something on your account so that you can properly engage. Okay? Because when you properly engage, thank you so much for grabbing that daily heartbeat. Who put the wig on the heartbeat, y'all? Who put the wig? I have no clue who put that wig on the heartbeat. That is funny though. Um, thank you, Fred. So um when you're engaging, that's how you also grow. You're building community. Okay. So you want to be intentional about how you show up, what you're doing. And as you ask questions, some rooms, they don't answer your question. They don't, they don't pin you. They don't do any of that if you haven't done the basics. And the basics is the heart me. I'm gonna say that's the basics because for a live host, you're wanting to build your community. I love the extra heart me wig face, etc. No, it's super cute. Hey Mocha, I love your time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. And so you want to make sure that you're building community. That's what this is about. This is an engagement app. So if you're just watching and sitting and watching people, you're not growing. You're not. You're not growing. So you gotta start that process. That's what this app is all about. Hey Fred, how you doing, Bounty? Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Thank you, Mocha. Appreciate you, friend. Um, so Heart Me is here, fan club member. Last thing is you as a live host. Now, somebody asked me this question yesterday, and I really didn't go super deep into it, but this is where you're tracking how you're performing as a live host if you are going live on a daily basis. All right. If you're not going live on a daily basis, especially in the beginning, everyone starts at D5 and you go from D5, D4, D3, D2, D1. That's the D League. In the D League, if you don't go live daily, you're not necessarily penalized or dropped down the way you are if you are someone who is going live and you get into the C League or the B League or the A League. Then your um, status will decline if you are not on a 24-hour come live and grow. Okay. So you're growing, you're trying to build. All right. I'm in live before midnight, and after midnight, I'm able to do a second daily heartbeat. You're right. Yep. It resets at midnight. Yep. So you can do another daily heartbeat for the next day. I'm a C5 in gallery. Is that good or bad? That's good. You're growing. Thank you for that, moonwalk friend. I appreciate the support. Yeah, so a C5 and you go live daily. So when you switch to not going live daily, you're going to go back down to D League unless when you do go live, it's enough to sustain you in the C League. But more than likely you may drop down. Okay? So just know and I'm not gonna have time to go through it in great detail. If I do need to do it later at the 4 o'clock, let me know. We could talk about it because I want you guys to start paying attention to it, especially if you're in an agency and you're looking to grow. Be right back. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. Exactly. You redeemed the bob wig again. Linda, welcome to the room. Bounty, my goodness, you didn't change the wig. TikTok put it in the chat. TikTok is tattling. Thank you all for leveling up. I see you guys. Look at the wig. She got a new wig. Colette, welcome to the room. That's good to know about not being going live every day will drop you down. Yes. Yep. Thank you. That wig with the microphone. Thank you, friends. Thank you for the daily heartbeats. W- Um, 1 hour or 90 minutes. What you mean, Mocha? What you mean in terms of going live? What are you asking? Per live? I tell people you want to do 61 minutes. 61 has to be over an hour. So try to go 61 minutes or more. Thank you, Jasmine. Look at you grabbing your daily hurt me. Jasmine said, you ain't got to tell me twice. I got you. It's time for me. I work and going live every day. The family is suffering. Yeah, it's an adjustment. I gave our hurt me a new look. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. No, if it's your first time, TikTok gives you a little grace. You want to get to the point where you're tracking your daily, progress. And TikTok calls it a valid go live day where they track that. It's part of your metrics. And so it has to be over an hour for it to be a valid go live day. Otherwise, you can't split it up. You can't do 30 minutes, 1 minute, one live, and come back and do another 30 minutes. That doesn't count. It's for one single live. So over 1 hour counts it as a valid go live day. Otherwise, as you're growing, TikTok says those first three lives, you can do a total of 30 minutes. So 3 lives, different days. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 2, day 3. Um, and you can track it that way. It could theoretically be 10 minutes each, but I tell people go longer because you're gonna have to end up going longer eventually. So try to get to 60 minutes as much as you can in those first 3 lives. Hey JQ, how are you, friend? Okay, so how do I claim these fan points and what are they? Jasmine. So the fan, what they've done is okay, so when you come back and click here again, come up here and click now. Now that you're level one, thank you, friends, those who grab me a daily heart mace. Now that you're level one, click the heart me again. It gives you a checklist of things to do. Okay. And then you're going to come back and claim the points so that you can become a level two and go higher. Like our friend, Miss Janet, just became a level. Miss Janet just became a level 16. So congratulations, friend. So she claimed her points and it moves you along the timeline. And so you guys are becoming fan club members. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all coming in. Look at you leveled up cake. Congratulations. Thank you for sending that, friend. I appreciate you. And so, Jasmine, I'm going to show you the blue box because when you got your daily heart me, where are you at, Jasmine? I moved away. You got two badges now. You got the blue box and you got the Lisa box for my room. So, let me explain the blue box for my friends who are new. JQ, but I hold on one second. What do you said something? You said, but should you go live for the full hour if you don't have engagement? Yes, because you're trying to increase your analytics from a TikTok perspective. You want your analytics to show that you've been going live daily, but you also want to hopefully get more engagement over time. You know, TikTok does a little there's a couple little funny little games that they'll play. As you go live longer and you get more people in your room and start getting more engagement, TikTok will push a little bit more people in your room. So what because you ended live, you don't because you ended early, you don't get to see that push, that the few more people that come their way. Now, again, in the beginning, it's a climb, it's a grind, you know and so it becomes, it's very uncomfortable in the beginning. You're trying to figure this out. You're trying to get more people in the room. You got to post the content. You got to do the engagement strategy. You got to know your keywords. You got to do the things that's going to get you more visibility. Um, but it's a climb. Kelly, thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. I appreciate you. You guys, I have to say this. I'm gonna say this out loud. I mean, it is something I'm proud of. And I told you there's some milestones I'm hitting. There's a couple different milestones that are happening. I tell you guys all the time. Thank you, Frank. I tell you guys all the time. Pay attention to the small wins. Small wins matter just as much as the big ones. All right. And I do see this as small. So and I know it's growing and I know it's building. So I'll start with YouTube. YouTube, I've been going live over a year now. It marked a year in April that I did my first live on YouTube. It was like April 8th. I think that's the official date. I went on time and got a couple follows, but it seemed like spam pages. Do you know why? No. They might they may be new people who just don't know how to engage. I get a lot of newbies in my room. So they just but I don't know if they're spam pages. If they followed you, I'm assuming they're real people, but I'm not for sure. Um, but when do you go live on my team? I'm live right now. Yeah, this live stream, I co-stream it. Yeah. So I'm live right now. A win is a win. Live, live is dead. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I co-stream. I do 2 lives a day on YouTube every day. Hey, Paps. And so what happened is that I've been able to monetize. And Bounty, are you still in my room? She mentioned it, and I was not paying attention, to be honest with you. I just kept going live. Oh, let me get my YT. You so funny. I hadn't been paying attention. I wasn't paying attention at all to it. Well, I unlocked the ability to have ads on my page, on my videos, in my live streams. And my live streams are considered videos because they're on my page. They're considered long form content. And so when you monetize and you can put ads on your content, you can put it on all your old videos. I have over 700 videos because I do these 2-a-days and I've been doing it for over a year now. So I added the ads to my videos last week, just last week. Just did it for the first time last week, and now I've had this feature for almost 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks now. How many followers are there to go live? 50. You need 50 subscribers to go live. 50 subscribers. How many you have, friend? Thank you so much. Hey, Sandy, welcome to the room. So I added it last week, and I'm working through optimizing my videos because they're not optimized as well. I don't have a thumbnail for a lot of them. I just have my picture. I just smile like this. The picture. And I do that at the beginning, just have that clip. And I need to put titles and all this other stuff to make it better. Baby steps, yes. My show gave me a lot of content for YouTube and other platforms. Yes. So YouTube, I added the ads to my videos now, and I made like $15. Now that's a win, y'all. In 1 week, 1 week, I was like, hey, I'll take it. I'm just starting off. I'm just starting to do this. $15, I'll take it. That's yeah, that's a win. And it was literally from just last week of doing it. And they putting the ads on there. I don't know who watching these videos, y'all. Yeah, unexpected money is win. I know. Now I gotta look and see, but I'm assuming it will grow over time. Keep doing what I'm doing, do a little bit better, make it improve. You can buy some, I know, I got dinner. Get some dinner with that. YouTube don't pay you out until you make 100 though. So I gotta let it grow. Have my cooking shows like exactly. Exactly. And so yeah. But my point to saying this, you realize I wasn't seeing the shopping cart because I had an ad blocker. Oh, okay. I need to look and see if I so that's a feature people have turned on then. Okay. Gotcha. She was saying I have shopping cart on YouTube too. So I have shop as part of the features that you unlock with the YouTube partner program. So I have shop and I have memberships as like super fans here as well as the gifting. You don't get gifting initially with YouTube. And so I've had people come in and send gifts here and there. But the ads, like I said, are the main thing I was kind of surprised by because I was like, oh, I hadn't turned the feature on. And so if that's $15 in a week, I could have had multiple $15 in the last 6 weeks. you know? I could have been earning if that's what I'm averaging in just 1 week. So just realizing that that's going to grow over time. And I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. So that was the point of that story. That's the moral of that story. Now every Wednesday I am getting paid on TikTok. I'm loving it. Yeah. And it accumulates. And I want you guys to understand that's the beauty of this. If you're doing it and you're being consistent, it's not about the early um, you know, viral moments and having floods of people in your room. I tell people all the time, if you had that many people in your room from day one, what would you do with that? What would happen? How would you engage? How would you keep it up? What's going on? What would you say? What would you do? Could you manage that? And the answer is no. This slow period, this learning time frame, this growth period is allowing you to get to the point that you could manage the influx, that you can manage your chat, that you can engage properly, that you know your topic, you know the platform well, you've been studying and you've been practicing and you've been working through different features so that you could do different things so that when you do have the influx, you can receive it appropriately and you'll be able to manage through that. But it's not supposed to be like that from day one. That's not even real life. There's never a moment. Thank you, Kay. How you doing, Fred? Thank you for the daily harmony. There's never a moment where from day one you're there. Everything's good. It's what you need. That's not life. We don't do that when we're working out. We got to go through the growing pains of fitness journey and building muscle and doing all the things to get our body right. Visibility plus consistency. Exactly. Exactly. But visibility comes with consistency. Visibility comes with you showing up. And so for me, visibility and getting paid, monetizing has come with me being persistent, consistent, showing up, disciplined, doing it every day. All right. And I'm seeing other times and other spaces I'm paying off. I'm about to hit 25K followers, which hopefully I hit in the next day or two or next 2 to 3 days. I just had a video. First time ever, one of my posts hit over 1 million, y'all. 1 million views. Now I've never had that moment, y'all. So I'm sitting in that. I need to go do a video to celebrate it. But I just had a video that hit 1 million views. It hit 1.1 million actually right now. And so we'll see if it grows even more. But yeah, yeah. And so I've never had that. Now I've had some videos that have done well, according to my terms, but I've never had that. You know, yay for you. I came in to ask on what you do when you start and you don't have people on watching. You keep going, keep going. People are not watching. Keep talking, keep talking. Play around with the features, play around with the effects. talk while you're doing stuff. When I was looking at all the different effects, there's an effect. I was talking, it's like, oh, this is weird. The video don't exist no more because I didn't post the live, but there was a video, my first live when I was playing with the effects. I was a Santa Claus, I was gingerbread man, I was all the things. And at the end of the day, that's practice. Me knowing what the features are and what to do. Someone's always watching. That is true. Someone is always watching, but you keep talking. And if you do it enough, somebody will come in and start talking with you. And so just know it, you just keep talking. Just keep talking, and people will come in, chime in. I tell you out, guys, to pay attention to people's profiles. Click those, say hello to them, read their profile. You know, make sure you're asking them to engage. How you doing? Where you're from? That's true on day 2 of 14. Yeah, I'm on day 2 of 14. Awesome, awesome. And so, just knowing that, just keep talking. That's all you have to do. Um, So my point of saying this, not necessarily to brag, and what I will say is that I still feel, and I've been doing this, so I'm about to hit a year and a half. That's another milestone because June 1st will be a year and a half of doing this every day. And in February, I started twice a day. But with that, I'm still growing. I'm still figuring things out when it comes to how do I take it to the next level. 25K followers is great. I want to be a person that has hundreds of thousands, maybe millions. I want to be that person, you know? And so I know it's going to take time to get there. I know it's going to take me continue to show up. I know as I do this, other things are going to unlock for me. Other opportunities are going to be presented to me. I do it for YouTube. More money could be coming from people watching some of my old content, people watching the new stuff, you know? So just recognizing that that's what this is. You're building block by block, brick by brick. You're building, okay? But you can't build if you just stop. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, first time seeing you and being here. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your consistency and all you share. Thank you. Yeah. I share a lot because at the end of the day, I have two mindsets on this, two thoughts on this. First of all, you guys can't stop what's for me, just like I can't stop what's for you. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm a strong believer in what I put out there in the universe and how I support people is only going to help me in my journey. All right. And the more I'm helping people, the more I'm doing for others, the more others are benefiting. In turn, I will benefit too. That is my belief. I've done that all my life. That's how I stand by and believe everything I do is for service for others, supporting others, because at the end of the day, I'm going to grow and benefit. Okay. So it's no point in gatekeeping. It's no point in keeping information to myself. If you ask a question, I'll tell you if it's a question I can answer or not. If it's a question that maybe we need to have a consultation for, I'll let you know that too. Thank you very much, Janice. I'll let you know that too. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's only going to help me to do this. All right. And it's good. I'm helping you as well. All right. Thank you, friends, for the gifts. I appreciate this. This is my first time in it. You're teaching me so much right now. Thank you, friend Janice. I appreciate you helping me so much. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate that. What's meant for me is for me. That's it. That's it. That's the mindset you got to have about this. And you got to have the mindset that you got to be of service too in supporting other people. I think that's the biggest block that people have because you think of it in a very I, I don't want to offend, but I'm going to say the word that popped in my mind. I think you think of it in a very narrow mindset. I think that's probably the biggest issue. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for Mike the moonwalk. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the daily heart me, because if you're narrow minded about this and you see it as, oh well, I don't have the coins to send to support other people. I don't have the money. Now, first of all, I teach you don't break the bank. Nobody talk about sending universes and tigers and bears and all the other stuff. I'm not saying that. I've never said that. And to be honest with you, I've never received it. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I do say you got to have coins so that you can properly engage. Thank you very much. Appreciate your friend. So that you can properly engage because when you do for others, people remember that. People see that. You come back, you're supporting. When you go live, and depending on what your topic is, you'll get supporters too. So there is a little bit of investment that needs to happen. But if you're a person that says, well, no, I'm not, I can't, I'm not going to do any of that, then you're taking the longer path forward. That's just the reality of this game. You're making it so that you're not getting the visibility. People are not going to think of you to go to your room, to engage in your room and support your room because you're not supporting other people's. And so that's what this is about. And if you're not of that mindset, then again, you're going to take the longer path forward. Hey, phenomenal. So just keep that in mind. I say that to you guys. I want to thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the moonwalks. Thank you, friends. Hey, thank you for the daily heart me's. Oh, y'all so sweet. Appreciate you. What is the awkward feeling the first time you went live? Was it as awkward? Oh, yeah, it was super awkward. Thank you, friend. Thank you all for that. It was super awkward. But you know what? I was nervous. I was afraid. I appreciated the small room. I did in the beginning because in my mind I was like, okay, I don't need a lot of people watching me. You guys got to remember, thank you for that level up, Kate. You got to remember, I had a faceless page at first. I was faceless. I was like, I don't want to be on this app. I don't want people to see me. I don't know what this is about. So you said still awkward for you. I appreciate your perception on the gifting aspect of engagement. It's important. It's important. I don't mince words about it. I say that all the time because that's what this is about. You know, some people are doing well with how things go, but in terms of how gifting happens in their room. But I know my room is beginners. I'm working with people at the early stages of this. And so it is a different experience for them to understand like what is all this about. And most of my viewers are millennials, Gen Xers, baby boomers. And so to be in this space to begin with is awkward. Thank you so much. And then all the stuff on the screen makes it even more intimidating. And then you talk about coins on your account. What is that about? And so I get it. And so for that, I try to make sure people understand the rules of engagement and how to grow, but to do it in a way that you still can take ownership and accountability. Okay. So that way you're not overextending yourself. About starting my tap in host. Say that again. Janice, it must have gotten filtered. What was the other comment before that? It didn't. It's not showing your other comment. Let me know what you meant by that, Janice. I'm trying hard to get the motivation to go live. You got this, friend. You got it. What would you talk about in your live things, your live journey? Let me know. Phenomenal. Thank you so much, friend, for the shares. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the sharing out the live. If you guys don't mind sharing the live, that would be super helpful. Share the live. Press down. You said digital marketing. Gotcha. You have a course or something you're offering people? Um, I'm tapping right now for you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate the tapping. My first few weeks on TikTok have no idea what I'm doing sometimes, but I'm trying. You're doing well, Kim. You are doing well. That's what this is about. So you have your box, you have your box. We were talking earlier about the daily heart me. You don't have the Lisa box, so that's where it says follow or it says the word join. You need to have one coin, it's 1 penny, and you join the fan club. And we were talking about fan club here. It's a campaign that you can also earn earn by engagement. Okay, so you can earn money, earn coins back by engaging. Okay, so how do you keep viewers in check during the live, especially if you invite viewers into the live? Um, you mean viewers into your boxes? You have panel boxes, and those viewers become guests. I think that's what you're talking about. We tiered up. Woo! Awesome. Yes, but I get brain freeze and my information seems all jumbled when I start to speak. Um, Practice makes progress. That's what I tell people. Practice makes progress. And think of it as small segments that you want to share with people. I know you want to flow it out, but sometimes you might have outline notes that you want to cover. And you have the notes in front of you. I have two different notepads here, but I usually keep something where I'm like taking notes down and stuff. And I'm able to recall what I wanted to share with people. You said that's me. That's how Pal says she says she's like that too. She starts talking and her words get jumbled. It sounded really good in her head. I'm that same way too, where it sounded really good in my head, but then when it came to time to say it, not as it doesn't come out as fluid and smooth as I wanted to. I've gotten better, but I think that's the practice from here. I've gotten a lot better with it, but it takes time. My first live is at Saturday at 10 a.m. Central. You're all welcome. Susie, welcome to the room. What's your topic about, friend? Yeah, yes, I do. Yep. So keep your notes by. Um, I need to get a date for my first live to keep me accountable. And yeah, and I did a video where I talked about scheduling a live event. That's another accountability measure. Um, okay, do good. I'm not alone with the notepads. Yes, absolutely. Family history tips. That's what you're talking about. Awesome. Welcome from Wisconsin, hey Brooke. Thank you so much for being here. 80s girly, yes. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate you. Phenomenal. Thank you for that, friend. Um, Thank you for the moonwalk. What I was gonna say though is that when everything's said and done, when it comes to starting your life journey, in the beginning, it is awkward, it's uncomfortable. You get to the point, and this is what I want you guys to understand. You don't have to have a super long live. You'll get to the point. I got you. You get to the point where you're just rinsing and repeating. Don't feel like you gotta have a whole hour planned and scripted. No, you rinse and repeat. There's different people coming in all the time. I need to do a better job of reintroducing myself because there's new people in the room. You guys came in. I didn't say who I was and what I do. And so you got to start that spiel over again, and not, and, obviously you wanted to make it seem smooth and fluid, but you want to start over. You want to make sure new people learn and get to know who you are and what you're about to. All right. Let's see. How do I find the video to schedule my first live? Um, my video to schedule your first live is my fourth video. I just did it yesterday. I just did it yesterday, but it's a quick snippet. It talks about the why, and I show a little bit about where to go to find it. I'll explain it in a second. So funny because I was really been thinking about actually going live. You got this, Charlie. You got it. Yeah, because right now I don't even know what I'll say. Oh, I talk about that, just making sure you look up the topics based on your interests. Jasmine, your bio says mom, optimist, dream, plan, then work, and then you have your IG information. I would take the IG out because TikTok um will ding you when you go live for redirecting. You might get a restriction. So take that out of your bio, the IG information. But yeah, yes and okay, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You said you look so professional. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, friend. Appreciate that. How to increase our numbers on the blue box? Is it one actual day? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't talk about the blue box. Let me go back to it. Jasmine, that's a great question. Can you talk about using a computer versus a phone for your lives? I'm a phone person. This is my phone. This is a real background. I say that because people thought it was fake. It's a real background, and my right phone versus computer. um Computer, you got to make sure you do the updates, make sure your device can withstand going live and streaming from it. It takes up a lot of RAM, and so you want to close browsers. You want to have nothing else really running but the computer, but Live Studio. It's called Live Studio. They have updates that happen pretty frequently. You don't necessarily need a gaming computer, but I think I would want to get one just so that you have the ability to stream fully. And then over time, as you're doing those updates and what you're doing on the device, you don't have any issues with the stream quality. So I'm pro phone. I'm just pro phone. There's some glitchy things that happen with the computer. You don't get pushed out as much, but to each their own. There's a lot of great features and functionality with using the computer. I would love to, but I can't do it the way my device is currently set up. Um, second. You said laugh out every time you say, "Oh, that you look." You see, it's, "Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Welcome to the room. Happy Thursday." um, really, Lisa, for you, real quick. Hey, friend, community fest and community countdown. Um, Make sure you tap into that. There's a campaign. If you look right here, swipe up here, and then make sure you sign up for the community countdown. Community Fest will happen in a couple weeks. They did a webinar yesterday. So swipe through here and tell your viewers to also swipe through and see the community one. Hold on. There, this community one. And then it has tasks for your viewers to do. It explains community. This is the viewer weekly missions. And then if you click, you could see more. There's daily things they should be doing. Watching your live, commenting, sending their heart me. Okay. So you want to get the comments. They got to comment 10 times in your live. So you want to encourage and show them that so that they know to do it. And that's going to be part of the campaign for um, this is like a run through when it comes to Community Fest. So this is like it's a separate campaign, but it's preparing them to be good viewers for Community Fest and people grabbing your daily heart mace. Okay, so I want to tell Lisa because she's an excellent live host. She's in our agency, and she has a pretty big community. But I want her to make sure she's telling people um, other ways to engage in your live stream so that you can be up the leaderboard. Should I sign up for it now? I'm not going live just now. No, well, as a viewer, you definitely want to participate. Oh, yes, I got an email from TikTok. Good, good, good. Yeah. If you got that email, we all got the emails too. Make sure you attend Community Fest. The real fest is the countdown. Make sure you attended for when the fest rolls out so you can know about the treasure boxes. Okay. I'll be talking about it so you can always come back here and get information. But I want to make sure you know for them to how your community can unlock the treasure boxes. When I go live for the first time, do I set up my fan club or is it automatic? You got to set it up. You got to put stickers in it. Okay, will do. Um, you got to put stickers in it. You got to name your fan club. Yeah. So yeah, there's things you're gonna have to do. Yep. Thank you for all this advice. So much appreciated. You're welcome, friend. Thank you for the information. You're welcome, friend. So I want to make sure you guys are successful because you have a pretty big community. So you want to make sure that they are doing what they need to do and growing. All right. She's our resident A leaguer. Oh, watch the life over 100 minutes. Awesome. Okay, blue boxes, real quick. Jasmine, this is for you. The other Jasmine. The new Jasmine. Thank you, level 12 in the room. I started to go live about 3 weeks ago. I'm D5. They said I need 3 fragments to be C5. What is that? What does that mean? That means that when you go live, you mean 3 fragments for, you said D5. You mean you're D1? Are you D1 or D5? 3 fragments to get to C5 would make sense if you said D1. I battle now. Would love to have everyone's support. Lisa does battle often in her live. So if you want to connect with her, Lisa, when are you going live again? I'm gonna ping you, friend. When are you going live again? Yes, D1. That makes sense, friend. Um, when are you going live? Put that in the schedule for us. I'll put that on the screen too. I think you're saying you're gonna go live shortly. But she battles too. And so it would be helpful for you guys to see kind of different styles of battling, different ways to battle. Um, and so she battles pretty often. And she's doing a lot of the random battles and just connecting with folks. So she gets all types of people in her room. So it's probably helpful to see what it could look like in terms of how you integrate that into your live stream. But she does battle quite a bit. So and she goes live. Okay, let's see. Let me ping you. I go live at 6. So our regular live is 6 to 7, but I only battle at 9:30 live. That's in the evening, 9:30 p.m. Okay. So 9:30 p.m. is when she does the battle. Okay. Um, yeah, 6. Okay. So she's PM, 6:30, 6 to 7 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. She's in the evenings. Eastern. She's Eastern. Yep. Yep. Eastern time zone. Eastern. Yep. So thank you. Thank you, Bobby Joe. Appreciate your friend. Let's talk about this. Let's put this in the chat, everybody. Put the word blue. This is for my friend Jasmine. We're gonna put it in there. I want to show her how she can claim her points and see her points for the blue box she just got. Thank you all. And then my friend who asked about the D League, I'm gonna talk about that too. So put blue in the chat. Once you put blue in the chat, I want you to click your photo. Click your photo. Once you click your photo, your profile's gonna show up. I want you to click the first box, which is the blue box. My friend Dell, this is the diamond box. That's what you're going to click to see what you need to do to level up. You're looking at this is the 99%, how many diamonds you need to get. That's the clock that's ticking. You're going from 99 to here to the 10%. So you want to constantly grow. You get diamonds from the people in your room. You want to pay attention to what time of day you go live because that's where you'll reset. The clock ends based on that timer. The clock ends for East Coast time zone at midnight. So you want to be going live before that so you can collect enough diamonds that will carry you into the next day. So before reset happens. Okay. So blue, click blue. Blue screen pops up. Question mark in the corner. Everyone on this app is different question marks that explain what's happening here. So I'm going to give you guys the Cliff Note version of it. Stop it. Be nice. There we go. So it tells you what league I'm in. I'm sorry, what level I'm at. I'm 23. It tells you how many points I've used, I've claimed, how many points I need to get to 24. So I need quite a few. And then it has the scrolling message. You'll see it again or it'll scroll by. It says the number of points I need to level up. This is the number I need. 24K points to level up. So I tell people to pay attention to what points you need to level up because essentially those are the points you're trying to collect so you can get to the next level. The levels go from level 1 to level 50. The blue box follows you to every live you go to. So when you go into a live, we see it, you see it, the other viewers see it. We know if you're someone who engages based on your level. If you don't have a box at all, then you haven't been doing any of the gifting engagement. So we know it. And so when people come in and say, "Oh, I'm a big supporter, I'm a supporter," I say, "Well, are you really? Let me see how many taps you sent, likes you sent, how many shares you sent. Let me see if you have a blue box. What level are you? Did you grab my Lisa Daily Heart Me box? What level are you?" Because when you say that, TikTok's very transparent. We see what you've done and what you haven't done. And so oftentimes I get people saying that come in a room that haven't done anything at all. They don't have the block boxes at all, the badges. The only thing they've done is send a comment to say support them, and they haven't been a supporter. Okay? So you got to pay attention to what you're doing because people see you. I just started the middle of April. There we go. You're growing, friend. You done good. You done good. Okay. How do you find these points to earn? I just showed you. So where you put that comment at, click your photo. Click your photo and then click your blue LV1 box. And then this screen will pop up. It's going to be your box. It's going to show you how many points you've earned. That's what this first set of numbers is. This is how many points you need when it comes to the entire points you need to get to 20 to your next level, your levels 2. And then there's a scrolling message and it tells you the points to level up. Helpful information for newbies, yeah. So the points to level up. And so if your points are 5 points, 10 points, 50 points, you can decide what you do. You can say, I'm going to do a little bit in this live. I'm going to do a little bit in the next live. I'm going to do a little bit, next week. And then I'll level up then. Or you might say, okay, you know what? That's not bad. I'm going to do a little bit right now and level up. Or maybe I'll save it for the next live. You decide. Okay. You decide that is a decision you will need to make. Okay. But at the end of the day, you want to do something. That's why you have a box. You're constantly leveling up, you're constantly engaging. You want to be a person who's growing. You got to have a growth mindset. If you're closed all the time, your fist is balled up, I'm not sharing, I'm not doing any of the support things. I just want people to come in my live and do for me. You're not going to get far. You might get some followers along the way. You might get some engagement, but it requires you to engage for you truly to grow. You said that's what I meant. Sorry. Okay, how to earn those points. Yep, that's it. Yep. All right, my dear friends. I'm gonna get off shortly. I'm approaching 2 hours. I'm like 5 minutes away from 2 hours. So anybody else who is going live, put in the chat the 14-day challenge. Let me skim that real quick. I'll talk about it a little bit more. I put the 14-day challenge out there because I wanted to make sure that we thought about this when it comes to Community Fest. And if you're going to go and participate from a live host perspective, this will be the time to go live because you're essentially going to build community along the way, which is what we're trying to do, building community up. Thank you for that daily heartbeat. We're building community along the way, and then it'll allow you to also participate in Community Fest. Okay, so that's the goal. We want to see you participate in Community Fest. Uh, you said so. We need to go live to get ready. No, go live now to get ready. Yes, yes. I would encourage that. Going live this afternoon. Awesome. Yeah, I would encourage you to go live to start getting ready because it's going to take time, especially if you're going to do every day. You'll get that opportunity to kind of learn the platform, um, learn some of the do's and don'ts. Connect with other viewers, live hosts. So yeah, you'll get a chance to do all of that, but it does require you to, in a perfect world, you're going live already, and so when Community Fest starts up, you're not at a disadvantage. Got it. Yeah. Said I go live nightly at. That's right. Let me pin you, friend. This is Janae. She goes nightly at 10 p.m. Pacific time. Play soulful R&B music, R&B and house music. And let's see, close out. Trying to click that little. Hope to see you there. I was like, wait a minute, it got cut off. Hope to see you there is the other part of that message. Okay, is it okay to be looking at your notes while in your live? Sure. Hello, I'm late to the party. Lavonda, welcome to the room, friend. Is it okay to look at your notes while you're in the live? Yeah, you know what? I think it's a good idea. I don't think, especially in the beginning, you're getting used to this. You'll get to the point where you don't need notes. You'll get to the point where you don't need notes at all. Like my live, I use my notepad when there's topics that is still kind of new. And I'm like, okay, what did I say was the talking points? And I go back and look at it. And so then once I look at it once or twice in the live, like I do it like a 10 and a 4. By the time I do the next day, I got it. I don't need the notes as much. Okay, good. I feel like I'm in school again. Yeah. Yeah, it's a learning curve. It is. It is. I don't deny that. And many of you will get to the point where you stop. You can't do it. It's too much. You don't like it anymore. It's not fun. Or you're not doing what you set out and thought you were going to be doing. Making a lot of money, building a community. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it, friend. And so I don't want you guys to stop. I mean, I'm one of those people where when I set my mind to something, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna try to my best to do it to its fullest. But it's a grind. It is a grind. And but for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing this with the mindset that This is not just a one and done type venture. I am looking at what will 5 years look like for me in doing this. 5 years from now, what opportunities will I have? How does this look and shift even more in the next 5 years? Turn things around. We need all the knowledge we can get. Most people don't know. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hello, how you doing, the real T? Welcome to the room, friend. And so I'm seeing this for like, okay, TikTok and YouTube. And I'm gonna try the other platforms. I gotta carve out time as well as enough enough capacity to take it on. That's what I'm trying to think about. And YouTube, I do the tablet and I go straight from YouTube studio, which has been perfect. But maybe I need to consider using a third party like a Restream or StreamYard or Riverside, some other platform to do the co-streaming on the other platforms. And I still do TikTok from TikTok. Um, so yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. Thank you for those roses. I'm not sure yet, but that's the beauty of this. This is all about growth, growing my followers. I'm now at a point where somebody asked me the question yesterday, like, did this meet my expectations? Did this fulfill what I expected it would do? And the answer to that, and this is what I said yesterday, I didn't have a high expectation. I didn't know what I didn't know. Thank you for the I love you so much. I didn't know what I didn't know. And so I'm happy I got the support along the way. I'm happy that I was willing and open to listening and I just didn't just shut it down and say, I'm not doing that. I'm not. I was open to it. I've grown the majority of my followers from the live stream. I tell people all the time it's 25% or more, maybe even more have come from the live stream alone. And so to know that I can do this and I've transformed myself in this process, I'm over the moon about it. And so I don't see myself stopping. I'm actually curious to see what 5 years will look like. 5 years from now, will I've monetized quite a bit on the YouTube side? Would I've grown over here to like now I can see myself saying 100,000 followers? I'm about to say 25K, never even thought about it, but I'm gonna see myself saying 100,000 soon. I can see myself doing that. I can see myself at 50 before the year's out, maybe even 100,000. But it takes time, it takes consistency. So I just want to put that out there. How do you continue to talk if no one is in your life? You just keep talking. If you have talking points, you could talk about that. I tell people to pay attention to the features. You can be sharing tips because people are watching on the outside. You got somebody watching, especially if you promote your live and you are intentionally doing that. You're gonna get people in your room. So then it's like, what do you do with those people? How do you engage them? And that's how you want to continue to engage, even when they leave. You said, how long at a time do you suggest going live if you're used to doing it very often? Um, Daily, ideally, is what you want to do to kind of really reach the algorithm and kind of push things out for you. Going live at least 61 minutes, 92 hours, 3 hours if you can, is also good. I average two. A matter of fact, I'm right at 2 hours in, so I'm gonna get off shortly, but that's my average. I do about 2 hours, and then I need to take a break. I do have a 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna get off shortly because of that too. But yeah, I just keep going, keep talking. Yeah. Hello. Don't stop. Keep doing it. They will watch. Yes, that's it, Felicia. Yep. They'll watch. Yep. I heard that you're continuing. Just do what you do. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Do watch on the outside of you said a lot. When I hear someone interested, I pop in. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you so much for that. I'm assuming I was interested, Jasmine. Thank you. So every day at least 61 minutes, but longer if possible. Absolutely. T, that's exactly it. So daily, 61 minutes should be your minimum. 2 hours, 90 minutes is the other side of it, which should be, you decide if you make that your maximum, but try to do 2 hours. TikTok likes that. Try to get longer if you can. Oh, yeah, for sure you are. Oh, thank you. All right, friends. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all the support. I tell you guys all the time, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just go live. You got the 14-day challenge. I say this will happen. You're going to grow. You're going to become more confident. You are going to monetize. You are going to learn about the do's and don'ts on TikTok. You're going to understand how this app works and all the features. You are going to have people lurking at you. You're going to bring the lurkers in and start talking with them. And if you can talk with somebody you know, it's always good to do a live with somebody you know. Thank you, Sarah. Because then you guys can kind of play off each other. And then maybe, as gifting and stuff happens, you know, your um your community is going to grow more with the daily heart me, and people are going to come in and start supporting even more because you got that friend there. And so it just becomes a snowball effect. All right. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that, spiritual. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Hello, hello. Overthinking is my problem. Don't overthink. Don't overthink it. You got this. Um, am I supposed to be battling? I don't think so. No, that wasn't good. People are inviting me. I'm trying to get off. No, I think they wanted me to battle at 12:35. That's not it. Thank you. I learn daily. Look at you, friend. Awesome, awesome. Tammy, you said overthink is my problem. Yeah, you got this, friend. Don't overthink it. There's some great lives. Elle is a great live. She does overthinking live for beginners, where you overthink everything, including going live. And then Coach Rhonda, she talks about mindset. So, really good lives in the agency. I didn't talk about the agency as much. If you are interested in the agency, you all can message me, send me a Service Plus message. Um, you can send me a Service Plus message, and that's another way to get a hold of me. How do you mind? Hi. Do you mean to go live 2 to 3 hours all at once, or 61 minutes broken up throughout the day? 61 minutes all at once, and then as you grow, you might extend it. So I'm currently right now at 2 hours and 4 minutes. That's how long I've gone live today. I'm about to get off. I am about to get off, but I've done 2 hours and 4 minutes. Okay. So yeah, over time you're gonna extend it. You will. But currently, so like 61 multiple times a day. No, one of those lives need to be 61 minutes. One. Not split up, not 30 and then 31. No, one is 60. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, Deuce. Okay, appreciate you. I keep getting restricted in my lives. They keep telling me I'm using unoriginal content. What are you doing in your live? What are you doing? Miss Jazzy, what's happening? Oh, thank you. I'm overthinking. Yeah, you're overthinking. You're fine though. You got this. Hey, how you doing, Travel Village? Welcome to the room. See, TikTok pushes people in your room when you're trying to get off too, or y'all just started decided to just start talking. Y'all been here. He's like, let me talk real quick before she leaves. I forgot my first live last week and only lasted 11 minutes. You got this. Well, that's fine. In the beginning, you could take your time, but at some point, you want to get to 61 minutes so it can count as a valid go live. Yeah, yeah. I think you have to turn something on, or just telling people to leave the app. Miss Jazzy, you think she has to turn something on? What you mean? Miss Jazzy, about her restriction? She never said what the restriction was for, though. Are you using a filter? Are you using an effect? Are you using a board? Are you using a green screen? Green screens are a hot mess. Green screen is actually the background effect. Um, so let me know if you're using something in particular. I have a screen up on Canva of my class title and just talking about is your green screen. Turn it off. I'm talking about my class. Yeah, you can't have that. You can't have that. It's the green screen. Turn the green screen off. Yeah, so that's what's doing it. pretty confident about that. I went live yesterday, thought I'd be 15 minutes less, over an hour. 100 came in and four stayed. Awesome travel village. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can't, this is a real background. It's a real tree. You can't well, it's an artificial tree. It's not real, but it's artificial tree. But this is not a virtual background. So you can't, what I tell people is that you want to make sure that you don't use those green screens. TikTok doesn't like it. TikTok does not like it. They don't know what's behind the screen. They're really sensitive to people doing that. And so they've been doing unoriginal content. They don't like the words on the boards either. On the I'm sorry, on those backgrounds. You want to use a board. This is a board. This is a board. You want to use a board without it without an image. Okay. I know that's hard because people are like, oh, I love my images. I love to do and show my creativity. I want my information there. Can't do it. Mm-mm. Not as a green screen either. So you got to figure out your background. So do you have to be able to talk to the camera? Hold on one second. And whole time, or can you be doing other stuff? In a perfect world, you are on this camera so the AI can see you and see that engagement. You don't want to be doing other stuff and get a puzzle piece. If you get a puzzle piece, TikTok will send that and it will end your live stream. They'll shut you down because you didn't connect that puzzle piece to the puzzle. So that's their way of making sure you're engaging. Hey friend, how you doing, Colette? He said, did my first 4 hours, 4.5 hour live. It was rough. Gotcha. That's fine. That's always good. Um, just trying to see if I missed any messages. I have a screen up on Canva. Saw that. Okay, thank you. How do you add a board? You want to know how to add a board. 4.5 hours is awesome. Awesome. Okay, so boards, really quickly, boards. I receive the puzzle all the time. Is it because no one is engaging? No one's engaging. You might need to be talking more. There needs to be more movement in your chat. So if no one's engaging, you might be getting it because of that. But how many times you get in the live? You get it often? Oh, yeah, I don't get them as often. I'm about to get off. I didn't get one today. I usually get them every 2 to 3 days. Doesn't happen daily. Knock on wood, I might get one since I mentioned it. TikTok's like, oh yeah, we haven't sent you it. Let me send it to you right now. Grace, welcome to the room. Joseph, welcome to the room. Um, boards are, you said thank you for our experience. I have to run. Thank you, friend. I appreciate the support. Um, when it comes to boards, when you are on your live screen, your main screen, you're gonna click live, and then you're gonna go. You'll see settings on that screen. So click settings, and on settings at the top, you'll see board, the board icon. So click board, and then you can add a general board. You also, the multi-guest panel boards is for when you're live with guests, but you can add a general board by clicking that plus sign. And then you just put your words. There's different fonts, colors, and then you add a second line if you want to have a different color, different font on there. Um, boards can't have TikTok on the name, so take TikTok out of your board. Can't have pricing, cannot have green screen. I'm sorry, yeah, don't do the green screen background, and don't do website or personal information, your name, your email, your phone number. Those are not on your boards. Okay. All right, my dear friends. I think I'm good. I appreciate you all being here. I have to head to my meeting shortly. You say, can you get some everything configured a few days before you go live? Or is it done right before? You can do it right before. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah, you could absolutely do it right before. There's no rush to do it well in advance. If you have the time, live goal, I think you got to set regardless. Um, maybe some effects might not work with the board. There's some things you're gonna have to troubleshoot. Okay. Let me tune earlier tomorrow. I missed it. Oh, you're fine. Thank you so much for being here. I come back at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Eastern. If you want to set the reminder, you do that in the fan club. When I end this live, there will be a live event to show up for you for the 4 o'clock live. You can click there and join. All right. All right, my dear friends. Thank you all. Thank you. Appreciate you, Susie. Thank you all for watching the live. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the stickers, the shares, and then all the gifted. I appreciate all the support. I tell you all the time, practice makes progress. We're not trying to be perfect. We're just simply trying to go live. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back. Appreciate all the support. I'll be back shortly. Bye bye.